Hey everybody, it's Megan with College Uncomplicated. So today we're going to talk about what everybody loves to talk about, SAT scores and GPA. Don't get me started on the SAT and ACT. Standardized test scores as well as GPA are significantly impacted by someone's socioeconomic status. Not to mention that the SAT and ACT only moderately project your college success. It's not exactly a fair system. But nonetheless, it is the system that we work in. So how significant are standardized test scores and GPA? Pretty significant. You have to realize that these are the easiest way for colleges to compare students, especially standardized test scores, because it's a level playing field that everybody has to take. But what you really have to realize is that your scores can hurt you, but they don't necessarily guarantee that you're in. So here are some general rules about GPA and coursework and what you should prioritize. No matter what, you need a rigorous course load. Don't just take all easy classes because your GPA is going to be high. They will totally see that. Of course, in a perfect world, it would be awesome if you got A+ in all super duper AP classes, but not everybody can do that. A lot of people can't do that. So if you have to let something slide, make sure to prioritize those classes in the field that you want to go into. For instance, if you want to go into the sciences, really focus on your math and science classes and kind of ease up on your English classes. If you want to go into graphic design, make sure you do AP Studio Art, multimedia classes, maybe some journalism classes, enter some art contests, but lay off on calculus maybe. Now on to test scores. You have to realize that these are really important not only because it's a parameter for schools, it's also parameters for a lot of freshman level scholarships. If you think it's not that big of a deal, I'm sorry, but it is. So what you should do is aim for your standardized test scores to be in the top half of the ranges provided by the school. A good plan of attack is to take a prep course the summer before your junior year. That way you're prepared for the PSAT, which you'll take during your junior year. You'll be able to take one test during your junior year, and then if that doesn't go well, you have time to take 1 to 2 more tests, either later in your junior year or during your senior year. But if you can't do this, it is not the end of the world. Just realize that you'll probably have to bump up some other areas of your application. For instance, like I said in the last video, you could apply early decision and that will definitely give you a major boost. Also realize AP tests are really important too. Not only is it a way for colleges to judge that you actually know this material, but it allows you to test out of classes. That way you can either graduate early or you can use that time fulfilling requirements towards a second major or a minor. And I know this seems really stressful. This is definitely the thing that I stressed out when I was applying to college. But one thing that I really want to share with you is that grades in college, yes, they are important, but they're definitely not as important as in high school. You still should aim to get a high GPA, but getting a job is really dependent on your ability to network, to gain experience. Scores and GPA aren't necessarily the things that will get you a job. So once you get to college, try not to lose all of your hair over these things. Have some fun. You'll definitely thank yourself later. Okay, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, as well as subscribe to College Uncomplicated. You can also like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at College Uncomp, as well as Pinterest at College Uncomp. Next week we'll have announcements on our new series for spring 2014, so make sure you check back. Later.